Today, we're diving into what might just be one of the most ambitious creator-led philanthropy projects ever. It's called Team Water, and to really get it, you have to understand the sheer scale of the whole thing first.
So, where does a mission like this even start? Well, it starts with a number. Over 3,000 creators. Think about that. 3,000 people from every corner of the internet, all coming together for one single purpose.
And when you get that many creators in one place, something incredible happens. Their combined audience is, well, it's over 3 billion people. That's the kind of reach that can literally change the world. And that scale, it isn't just for show. This quote from the source material really frames the ambition here. This isn't just another fundraiser we're talking about. This is a genuine attempt to make history. Okay, so what is this historic mission? What's the audacious goal that's uniting all those creators and that massive audience? Let's get right into it. The goal is to raise $40 million. I mean, just let that sink in. It's a staggering number, and it immediately tells you just how serious and massive this challenge really is. But that $40 million, it's not just a number on a screen. What it actually means is providing clean, lasting water for 2 million people around the globe who desperately need it. Now, to really understand why this mission is so important, we have to look at the reality on the ground. You know, this isn't some abstract problem. It affects nearly 1 out of every 10 people on the entire planet. This quote just makes it so real, doesn't it? We're not just talking about water that isn't perfectly filtered. We're talking about water with visible chunks of dirt in it, the kind of water that makes people sick day in and day out. And the solution creates such a dramatic contrast. I mean, on one side, you have people getting their water from literal dirt puddles, and on the other, they have a durable, maintained community well. The change is immediate, and it's absolutely life-altering. Now, what's so cool about this project is that it's not a one-size-fits-all kind of deal. Not at all. It's a global effort, and that means tailoring the technology and the approach to what each specific community actually needs. And that's really the key, this diversity of solutions. So in Malawi, a simple, durable hand pump is the perfect fit. But then you go to Colombia, and the answer is a high-tech, 3-stage filtration system running on solar power. And in the US, they're literally pulling clean water right out of thin air. Right, that atmospheric water generator sounds like something out of science fiction, but the idea is actually pretty simple. You know how cold glass gets condensation on a hot day? Well, the machine just does that on a massive scale. I love Mark Rober's analogy for it. It's basically just squeezing and wringing out air. And the project's scope is just, wow, it's genuinely global. They're building concrete tanks in remote villages in Nepal, using reverse osmosis to clean rivers in Ecuador, and putting in huge tanks for a community of 9,000 in Zambia. It even comes all the way back to the US, helping update crumbling infrastructure in West Virginia. So this is the big question with any project like this, right? Sustainability. Is this just a quick fix? And the answer is a loud, clear no. These projects are designed from day one to last. And they're really thinking about the long term here. They don't just build a well and walk away. The plan includes years of support from partners for repairs and maintenance, making sure these water sources are still working for their communities 20 years from now and even beyond. And of course, you can't pull that off alone. You need incredible partners on the ground. They've teamed up with experts like WaterAid, their lead global partner, who help make sure local governments have what they need to handle maintenance for decades. Oh, and here's a detail I just love. The impact often goes way beyond just the water. In a lot of these communities, the project also includes building things like brand new playgrounds, giving local kids a safe and joyful place to play. All right, so we've seen the mission, we've seen the solutions, but now let's look at the engine behind it all. How does a campaign this huge actually work? How do you get millions of people to make it happen? Well, Team Water is actually the third big campaign like this. It started back in 2019 with Team Trees, aiming for 20 million. Then came Team Seas, which upped the goal to 30 million, and now they've escalated to this audacious $40 million goal. So, here's the most important part, how you can help. And the formula is just so simple and so powerful. Get this. Every single dollar you donate provides one person with clean water for an entire year. It makes the impact of any donation, no matter how small, crystal clear. And this campaign is already off to a fantastic start. It didn't start from zero. Shopify kicked things off with a $500,000 donation. And what's more, YouTube is matching the next $2 million in donations, which means for a while, every dollar you give actually counts for two. When you step back and look at it, Team Water is so much more than just a fundraiser. It's a demonstration. It really forces us to ask the question, what else is possible when millions of people, creators and viewers just like you, all unite for one single cause?